On this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Alright guys, welcome back to another segment. You know the way we'll do it now. We're always here to give you guys updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. I'm not alone in the studio today. I'm with the man himself, Big Dave. We have a lot to discuss this morning, or will I say afternoon? I guess this afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah.
Well, depending on your region. Your region might be saying evening, but our own side here is afternoon. And we have a lot to talk about, most especially this Victor Osimhen deal and also Joao Felix and Conor Gallagher.
Wow.
And also we heard something about Axel Disasi. We don't know how clarified the information is. And also I promise you guys that when Dave come, me and Dave is going to deliberate on the Chelsea season to come. What are we expecting? Where are we going to end up in the season? The players, what are we expecting from Maresca? Will Maresca survive the season? all the rest, you understand? We are going to talk about it here in a very short period of time. We are going to discuss all these things. Yeah. But before we push forward, if you are new to this channel, do it to like. It will not cost you anything. As you watch, you like, you share, you subscribe, you follow the page, because only on this table we do what? We deliberate on Chelsea matters. All right, let's start with Victor Osimhen. We have been hearing a lot of talk. People have been saying, Chelsea has given green light. Chelsea board has given green lights right from time. Chelsea has never backed out from Victor Osimhen deal. Let's be realistic. Forget the fact that some bloggers tend to twist talk. They'll come today, they'll twist it the other way around. We'll follow it, they'll twist it the other way around. But come to think of it, looking at this Victor Osimhen deal, before I go deeper, maybe this deal, they linger too much.
Seriously, it's taking time. And I remember what happened with the Michael Olise deal. When you said something like that the more this deal is lingering, the more it's looking very unlikely to come to pass. You understand?
I said it against Isco. I said it against Olisa.
And
I don't want. let me don't be in the hurry. But the deal is lingering. Let's be serious.
Yes.
Let's be serious. But coming in this morning, according to Fabrizio Romano, he said that Chelsea have not changed their stance. Remember, I said that even the green lights that people are hearing that Chelsea, they have given a green light, they have never changed their stance. That means there has always been a green light here that Chelsea wants Victor Osimhen. But the thing is that Osimhen, but they want him on a specific terms. However, they are not matching what the player wants. He does not want a loan without an obligation and will not reduce his wage. Remember, Fabrizio said something that Osimhen will not reduce his wage. Even though it's 1 kobo, 1 naira will not, $1 will not pull out from that wages. So you see that if you look at this Osimhen deal, forget about the club to club, this thing. Meaning Napoli to Chelsea agreement or this thing. But Chelsea has to have a mutual agreement, a verbal agreement with Victor Osimhen camp first before we even think of Napoli. Because I think what Chelsea is really doing is the Napoli to Chelsea. Let's see if Lukaku can go. We balance up and but they have not really have that heart-to-heart talk with the player.
Wow. But the thing is clear. It's very clear to Victor Osimhen that this is what Chelsea wants, despite the fact that they've not really sat down to agree personal terms. You understand?
Yeah.
But from what I understand, I think Victor Osimhen is trying to, even if you want to take me on loan with an obligation to buy. You understand? I'm just trying to clarify what Victor is trying to get from Chelsea. But in as much as that, he doesn't even want to come on loan. He wants an outright payment for his services and he comes. But my stand towards this deal has been the same and it will not change. Chelsea is a big club. And the truth about the matter is that whether Victor Osimhen decides to come to Chelsea or not, Chelsea will remain Chelsea. By God's grace, we'll be successful this coming season.
Yeah.
And we'll do well.
Yeah.
Even if it means using Josh Jackson and McHugh. Understand? Because this is my brother. Definitely he's our brother. He's Victor Osimhen. But the way he's taking this deal now, I don't want to use the word annoying, but that is how it seems to me. You understand? take this loan deal and come in and prove yourself, and they buy you outrightly, and if possible, even pay you
Okay, fine,
that
fine,
salary.
fine. If you say he should take the loan deal,
Mm.
what about the salary? That is why I say that they need to agree on personal terms. Because what Chelsea has been working on is based on the fact that Napoli wants Lukaku. So Chelsea have always been on the surface area with Napoli, but they have not come down to come in contact with the player to say, okay, this is what you are offering. This is what you want. Okay, let's see how we can balance this equation and get things right for ourselves.
Well, in that case, maybe like I said, Chelsea should sit down with Victor Osimhen, have a meeting directly with
The agents.
the agent or whoever is involved. But on the player terms, it's very unfortunate that even if he comes, he has to drop that salary, because Chelsea don't want anything that will make them look as if they are losing.
And because this current Chelsea, this current owners, because you have seen it, we should not lie to our. If it's Roman time, I won't be hitting my brain
yourself,
because I know that Roman will do it. But you see, Todd Bodley and co. Okay, just imagine now. Ben Chilwell now is looking unlikely, like as if he's not going to stay in the club, and Lukaku is earning 325,000 weekly. Why they are pushing him away just for that wage range to be cut off? Ben Chilwell is earning almost 200 and something in Chelsea.
Yeah.
Why they are looking like people that are just that they don't want to do it as if they don't want to present it like the way they present Chalobah's own. But truth be told, if a good offer comes forward, Chilwell will work out seriously. Kopama that signed a new contract. I don't think the contract is even up to 180. When he signed the contract with Chelsea initially, it was 80,000 weekly.
Yeah.
But this new one that they rewarded him of recent is not even up to 180. So what was Olise requesting for? High wage. Almost 230, 250. But what did Chelsea do? Chelsea backed out from that deal. So if what's his name? Osimhen is dancing, saying that he's not going to reduce his wage, even though Chelsea wants him. I don't know, but let them just have a personal talk with the player first.
But no matter what, I for now, okay, I speak as a normal person and not an analyst. I know that yes, salary is important to every player, based on whatever it is. I know definitely agents will still have his own money from all those incentives. But looking at Victor Osimhen, for example, Napoli is trying to push you out. If anything happens and you stay at Napoli for the next season, it's very likely that they are not going to use you. They want to use you. PSG is not ready to buy you. And apart from the PSG and Chelsea that we haven't heard, the PSG has even backed out. So as it stands now, it's just Chelsea.
I will not say they have backed out.
It's still the same terms and conditions. They're not ready to pay the money. PSG right now they're even happy to keep their players that they have. Goncalo Ramos is there, Colomani is there. But what am I trying to say? On your part as a player, you know that most clubs are not really coming up for you. Not that they don't want to bid for you, but they already know that your bid will not be accepted.
The fee surrounding
and then your wages is too much.
It's too much.
Have you ever heard any other club come for Osimhen apart from Chelsea and PSG? So the right approach to this is that instead of you to stay at Napoli and go and
because right now Napoli what they call it, representative is in London right now, and they are negotiating seriously. That is how serious they want to even push the Osimhen out. They are negotiating seriously to get this deal done. But we heard was it yesterday evening that they will involve Lukaku and why Chelsea will submit a fee. Chelsea is not against submitting a fee. But the wages, that is where Chelsea's problem is.
The simple terms of
people are saying Chelsea signed Pedro, spent 50-something million to sign Pedro Neto for how much? 50-something million pounds.
50-something million pounds, yeah.
Chelsea, how much are they paying Pedro Neto?
It's not about the fee, guys.
Joao Felix is accepting a pay cut just for him to come to Chelsea. It's not that Chelsea cannot pay him outright, but they want to start from somewhere. If you do well, look at Jackson now. They want to renegotiate
exactly
to improve his pay. Definitely, something like that should also happen to Malo Gusto. If you are good, if you have done well, definitely
you will be rewarded.
You will be rewarded.
It's as simple as that. So for me, I know most of us, including me, I want this deal to be settled once and for all. But the way it's looking like, let me assume if it doesn't happen, I don't think Chelsea fans should worry so much
Yes, they should not.
because Chelsea has done their own part. You understand? Let's not just say, they should pay the money now. They should pay him salary now. Things doesn't work like that.
Especially with this new
Yes,
government,
if you
it
go
doesn't
to
work
the-
like that.
I'm sure probably if we have an opportunity or privilege to sit down with the people who are in charge of the financial areas of Chelsea,
And they explain
they will
things to you.
explain things to you. You know that truthfully, they need to really cut the spending. They need to cut the spending this time around. Chelsea is not like before where they throw money around. At this point,
At this point again, football is now business.
Yes.
It's purely business.
if you're
Nobody
not
wants to
making,
lose.
if you're not making profit from your football, of course, if you're not making profit from it, then why did you venture into it?
Why do you invest in it?
Roman Abramovich loved Chelsea and he used
He-
most
he-
of his funds, personal funds,
Funds to fund
to fund the club. So that is why you see Chelsea was, spending money and doing all of that. But coming to Todd Bowley era now, these people want to make profits, and there's nothing we can do about it. The only time we can voice out as fans is when all these things they are doing, we don't see any results. Chelsea is not winning anything. Chelsea is not qualifying. Then we can now
It will also affect the business.
definitely,
It will also affect the business.
and it will not lead to us, protesting, and then ownership will want to change hands. Definitely. So Victor Osimhen he should just accept this whatever Chelsea is bringing to the table now. You prove yourself, and Chelsea buys you, pays your full wages. It's as simple as that.
we just hope that there will be a turnaround for this Victor Osimhen deal, because like I said, the deal is lingering too much. And any deal where they linger, you need a hold well for Chelsea. Moving over to Joao Felix. Conor Gallagher is back and he's not going to be training with the first team. Definitely, he's going to be training with the under-21, pending when Atletico Madrid and Chelsea settle their issue. You understand? But looking at Joao Felix, already you have said a lot about the player. You have said it all. We need him.
Definitely.
Somebody on Twitter was saying, why do we need Joao Felix when we already have Christopher Nkunku? When I saw a tweet like that, I would be like, come on, are you for real?
Forgetting that we have, I'm not even talking. Okay, let me forget about the injury side of the players. You understand?
Yeah.
I said the last time. I said competitiveness is one of the good things that can happen to any club. When your club has depth in every area of their positions, for example, you have a striker, you have a good backup striker that is competing with that. Remember when Real Madrid used to have Higuain and what's his name, Benzema? In every position they had 2 to 3 guys that was good, ready to take over. You understand? And I keep saying that we need play. See, yes, we need the services of Joao Felix. Definitely, games will go around. Everybody will have game time.
Yes,
if you are fit, you will play. And if you are doing well, you will still play.
Exactly.
Even if the 2 players in the 2 positions are doing well, they will still play.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with rotating players.
Exactly.
You understand? So we need his services. And moreover, Joao Felix is more of a left winger, and Nkunku plays more as a false 9 or as a.
Joao Felix can also play
10.
as a false 9.
He can still play as a false 9, as a player as a number 10. That's what I'm saying. In any ways, the 2 guys, they will still play. They have their unique qualities. If they even play together, it's better for us. Why not we have Joao Felix on the left wing, have Christopher Nkunku as a number 10, have Kopama on the right?
And we have anybody that wants to be at the front there.
What happened to Michael Jackson?
Jackson can be there. Jackson.
You're underrating Jackson.
Jackson can
I'm
be
looking forward to seeing him. I'm looking forward to seeing him next season. So for me, Joao Felix is important. I just hope this deal is finalized. But from what I see in terms of what Atletico Madrid is asking for, I'll say is of excess. So of excess for a player that you're not even using.
You're not using.
You don't want
one team.
You just want to get, and that it now reminds me how Chelsea acts. When Chelsea wants to sell a player that they're not using, you see them valuing the player for little amounts. Normally, this Lukaku you are seeing, you're supposed to sell it for over 60 million plus. Let's be honest with ourselves. Yes, you're not using him, but let us give him the value that he's worth. Now, as Madrid is asking for, Atletico Madrid is asking for how much? Over 60-something million pounds for Joao Felix. Doesn't make sense. You're not using him. you want to push the boy away from the club, and you're still asking for this much money, then we should follow suit. Chalobah should be sold for 35 million.
Or 40 million. What is
40 million. If that's the way it is. So so that Chelsea will not look like a club that people just want to override, just because we are trying to push players out of our squad and do all kinds of things. No.
And the squad, mind you, it will be reduced to 24, 25 man, with what I'm hearing.
And we have over 40-something players.
Definitely, they will loan a lot of them.
The loan we are talking about, I think I heard the news where the sporting directors were instructed to take care of outgoings, that players are leaving the club. Understand? But so far, it's something I've always wanted to contemplate on. We've not heard anything. Most of the players are still there.
They will leave. They will leave.
August 31st is no far.
It's by the corner.
No far.
We'll be here alive till the transfer window close. Axel Disasi. They say that according to Simon Jones, through the Mail Sports, he said that Axel Disasi is attracting interest from France, Italy, as he considers his Chelsea future. Is he scared? Is Disasi scared also? Is he having a thought that Chelsea might stand up and say we don't want you?
No, it's not that. I think maybe the competition and who the coach will prefer to be using.
Or is he scared that he won't match up to the idea of what the idea at which Maresca wants to play? Because the same thing applicable to Ben Chilwell.
The idea is not really the problem for me in terms of Disasi's side. You understand? I think it's because he feels that the coach has used more of the defenders he wanted to use in the preseason. And I'm sure he's having that notion that hence he did not play in the preseason. The coach is more likely to keep him back on the bench. And Disasi will not want to warm the bench. Disasi that we all know, for someone to play in the first team last season, I'm sure that this new season he'll be expecting to even be the leader of that defense. Yeah. So for the fact that he wasn't involved in the preseason, I'm sure that there's this notion that, Maresca will not even be thinking of me. I didn't join the training. I was in injury all this while. I didn't join in the training. I didn't join in the preseason. So what is Maresca going to use to judge me now to say, okay, let me give you a chance? So for me, if I was Disasi, I would also explore my options. Unless I talk to the coach, I go and have a personal conversation with the coach and ask him, what do you have for me? I just came back from injury.
Disasi will play.
He has to play because I've told you guys with what I'm
seeing, irrespective of the fact that we saw a lot of errors from his side. But
Disasi is good. Errors is part of every other player. Errors is part of every.
It's part of the game, safe.
So Disasi, forget about whatever happened. That one has passed. At least we won that match. But Disasi normally is good.
All right. Talking about the EPL for Chelsea Football Club. If you had to say your first 5 player that you think will do well, first 5 for Chelsea this season.
Now that you're talking about the new season, make a first commodity glass. Let's say
make I use and cover my eye.
They scratch my nose.
Make I not see the new season. Well, too much. Because be like the season one wound me.
You won't wound you for anything.
First 5 players.
Wow. It's difficult for me to even say anything because I remember when the new season was about to start and I thought of players that would do well, none of them. So coming to say what I want to say now, I will just say it in hoping.
Your first 5 Chelsea players that you think will do well.
Number 1, Kopama, definitely.
Okay.
I expect him to
do better.
To do better than last season. I'm not saying that he should score the amount of goals he scored last season. No, but the impact in the field will be felt.
Okay.
More of that, more of him to come. I'm expecting more from Nicholas Jackson also.
Okay.
That's the number 2 players.
And
number 3, obviously Pedro Neto, because of what his qualities and what he's about to bring in the team.
All right.
In terms of the dribbling ability, because we didn't really have somebody that could dribble.
And also push the ball in terms of
push the ball forward in terms of the counter attacks.
Yeah.
And I believe that he's going to bring that quality to the squad. So I'm expecting him to do better. Injury-free for him. Number 4, right? Christopher Nkunku. Christopher Nkunku, my guy has really impressed me in the preseason.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting to see more from him. I want to see that. But there's one thing I want to say about Nkunku. He should try and be moving the ball forward and try and making turns. Or how would I put it now? When you receive the ball, when the ball is being passed to you, try and make up your mind to what to do with the ball immediately. Sometimes just holding on to the ball. The Premier League is very intense.
Premier League doesn't give you time.
They don't give you time to think of what to do with the ball before they.
As you are moving, you are thinking.
Exactly. So I saw some instances in the preseason where, especially the Inter Milan match, where the ball was being passed to him, and he's always trying to hold the ball with his back and stuff like that, and then they're always
pushing
him. So this is what I love about Joao Felix. Whenever Joao Felix receives the ball, he knows what he wants to do in the next. He knows some turnovers. Just like what Hazard used to normally do when he passed the ball for Hazard on a counter attack. There's a way he turns and then transforms into a counter. So I want to see more of that from Nkunku, but I'm looking forward to seeing him impress and perform very well in this coming season.
Yeah.
The final player, said 5 players. I'll say Malo Gusto.
You just mentioned my 5. I was just waiting for it. You just mentioned my 5.
Malo Gusto.
Kai.
I love that guy so much, and the way I'm seeing it,
we might rate him over James.
Definitely. I don't see
but
James.
let us don't conclude yet.
Yes, I just hope I'm wrong, but I'm saying my own opinion. I don't see James becoming the James we know again, because injury can always depreciate the quality of a player.
Yeah, that's true.
Steady injury. So I don't think I'll be expecting more from Rhys James, but Malo Gusto, 100% guy. 100%.
Wow. You have said it all. We just hope for a good season. Talking about Enzo Maresca, what's first 10 games? What are you expecting from the coach?
First 10 games. I'm expecting win, though.
Okay.
I'm expecting him to win because I keep saying it, the way you start the league matters a lot. Okay. Starts the league in a very high pace. We spoke about Tottenham, how Tottenham started the league last season. They started it very well, and that was one of the reasons why they could survive not qualifying for the Europa League. So they should start the league very well. I'm not saying Chelsea should go out and win Man City. It's not easy to win Man City, especially with a squad that Enzo Maresca is just dealing with for the first time.
Exactly.
So, but at least get a draw. Then your follow-up matches, please do everything that you can to win it. But my message to Chelsea fans is this: whatever happens during the course of the season, let us be patient with Maresca. We have no choice than to be patient.
But that does not mean that we'll not bounce on each games.
Definitely, we'll give our honest review on every game. Even if he makes mistake, we'll hit on him.
Exactly.
But generally, we cannot afford sacking a coach and then bringing another coach again. So I think we should be patient with Enzo Maresca. Good luck to him. Good luck to Chelsea. The season.
So where do you think Chelsea will end up? Talking about the league table.
The competition in Premier League is getting tougher as every year goes. I keep saying, look at clubs like West Ham and Tottenham, coupled with Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City. So we have almost like 6 teams that are already up there. Aston Villa, sorry. I was supposed to add Aston Villa. 7 contesting for the top 4.
Kai.
So to be very,
it's not the regular.
It's not regular big 4 again. Now we have big 8. Yes. Money is coming into these clubs, and then they are spending.
They are buying
good players. So it's not going to be easy. But if Chelsea end up in the 4th position, I'm going to raise my hands and clap for them.
Wow.
Because they really did well. At least the first season of Enzo Maresca, you took 4th, and then you are qualified for the Champions League. At least that is a big achievement for me. Then if you add
1 trophy. No man. All right, guys. I guess that'll be all for now. Do it to like, share, subscribe, follow this page because we only deliberate on Chelsea matters. My name is Peters.
And my name is Big Dave.